my gosh, I am back. I am back. I'm trying to get all my stuff together here. I am back. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, it's been a crazy 2 weeks. It's been insane. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to share this with you guys. Oh my gosh. Hey Jackie, how are you? Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see. I guess it was 2 weeks ago. I was doing my live on Inside Timer. Okay, so I did that. Yeah, I don't remember, to be honest with you. Okay, so anyway, oh my gosh, because I have so much to tell you, and there's it's stumbling out of my mouth, right? So I was gonna do all these things this week. I mean, I'm back. I've got my Patreon, with the Spirit Room. It's all on there. I do meditation. I do the Mediumship development circle. I do all these things, right? I came back from my trip, and I had an allergic reaction. Oh my God, it was crazy. It was an allergic reaction. I don't know to what, to be honest, but there were welts all over my face and going up my arm. Oh my God, you guys, it was crazy, but all is well now. Hi, Bex. Yeah, so it was nutty. So this week and there's a reason why I'm telling you guys all this, because I'm learning how to set boundaries. Isn't it funny how spirit works? I just love how spirit works, because I'm learning how to set boundaries. Okay. I knew after I had that massive allergic reaction and the other stuff going on, because I've got arthritis and the blah, 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 whatever. As all that was happening, I was like, okay, I have a choice. I have a choice. I can listen to what spirit has to tell me, and I can just lay low, or I can just go on, keep moving, which is my tendency, because I'm an Aries, right? So yeah, no, that didn't happen too much. No. So I did it. I relaxed, and I set my own boundaries. Yes, Bex, that is so true. Spirit will make you learn lessons. It'll make you learn lessons any way it can. That's so true, So at any rate, I am back. I'm feeling finally like myself. Yesterday was a little iffy, but today I'm feeling great, So before we jump into readings, you guys, first of all, start to get your questions together on what it is that you might want to ask. Okay. And I am on, I'm pretty sure that I am on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I'm pretty sure I'm on all of it. How does that sound? Oh my gosh. Right? Oh my goodness. Okay, so get your questions together, because I can answer questions for you. I can see who's here for you. Doing mediumship. If you want just a general reading, whatever. Think about what it is that you might want. Okay, so all right. Now, what I want to talk about is boundaries, which is it's so funny how spirit works, right? I'm learning this lesson and I'm talking to you about it. It's just cracks me up. Okay, so let's let ourselves just be in our space where we are. Let yourself land right in your body, in your breath, and in this present moment. Because when we step into this mediumship and psychic sort of connection and space and energy, we aren't just showing up. We are tuning in, whether we're mediums or not. We are being present, okay? And that is the energy, okay? And what I want to say in relating to that is, in order to tune in to ourselves and our energy clearly, we kind of have to be anchored in our own energy first, and then moving on to what the energy is around us. Okay, so this is where, and this is why I'm talking about emotional boundaries. Okay, emotional boundaries are super important in terms of this. Okay, emotional boundaries are not necessarily rigid, I mean, they can be. You can decide to throw somebody out in the street, but they're not rigid. They're not walls necessarily. It's just a gentle reminder, okay? A knowing of, and this is the important part. This is me. And that is not, okay? That energy, that space, that area where somebody is mad, that's not my energy. I don't have to take that on, okay? That's what I'm trying to talk about in terms of setting emotional boundaries, okay? Now, if you're sensitive, if you do this work, it's very interesting because if you're sensitive, you kind of tend to start to blend, and you start to, even if you don't necessarily realize you're doing it, you start to sort of blend in with the energy of everybody else, okay? Now, even if you're not a psychic or a medium, that happens a lot too, okay? The clarity in this work does not come from taking everything on. It comes from being centered, okay? And again, whether you're a psychic or medium or not, allowing yourself to be centered, okay? Being grounded in who you are. That's such strength, you guys. That is such strength. Spirit knows. Spirit is right there with us. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to notice your energy right now. You can just take a moment. We're going to get into readings in just a minute, I promise. But start to notice the energy that you're feeling right now. Okay, try not to judge it. There's no judging here. Okay, there's no analysis of it. Just become aware. And give yourself permission right here, right now, to release anything that you might be carrying that is not yours. Okay? And this is a little something that you can do for yourself on an ongoing basis. Okay? But for right now, you don't have to figure out what that energy is. Okay? You don't have to it's just intention setting. Okay? Intention setting of the energy, understanding your energy versus other people's energy, other things' energy, all of that. Okay? How does that make you feel? How does that make you feel in doing that? I'd love to know. How does it make you feel to figure out that you don't have to carry on that energy that maybe you picked up from your job today? A coworker was driving you nuts, right? Separating yourself from that. And it's okay to do that. I'm giving you permission. No, but seriously, it's okay to separate yourself from that. And it's hard. It feels relief. You feel relieved. Very interesting, Bex. Very interesting, This is where the magic is in our lives. Okay? As we start to understand that our energy is our energy and all of that other junk in the background, we don't have to take that on. That is the magic. Okay, so I really wanted to bring that into your awareness today. Jackie says, it feels good not to take on their bad energy. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because have you ever noticed that, sometimes, you'll be in a conversation with somebody who's really judgy. I'm just making this up. Maybe they're gossiping and they're like, did you notice that she always does this thing? And then. Do you ever notice that you take that on? Or worse yet, whenever like you're gossiping with somebody and they say, yeah, and she always flicks her hair or something. And then all of a sudden you're very aware of when you flick your hair. Just an example, obviously. But do you know what I'm saying? It's a really interesting thing. Who cares is the bottom line. Allow them to be who they're going to be. Say what they're going to say, blah, blah, blah. Jessica says it's freeing. I love that. It is freeing. It's freeing to let go of all of that. So, as we go throughout today, let's just allow ourselves to, I don't want to say take that on, but take it on for right now. Throw away all of that negative or not good feeling energy and just arrive in this space right here, right now. How does that sound? Yay. I mean, yeah. So here's the thing. I had to do that. Okay. I had to put aside my thought process of not taking on all of that energy and then bringing it here. So, Nadine says, I'm frozen. I'm frozen. Am I frozen to anybody else? Am I frozen? Oh my God, let's sing the Frozen song. No, let's not sing the Frozen song. Okay, so anyway. All right, so hopefully I'm not frozen to anybody else. And let's jump in. Let's start some readings, you guys. Let's do this thing. Oh, so guess what? So my birthday was a couple weeks ago. I think I told you that. Oh, yay. Thanks, Jessica. I'm not frozen. Oh, good. Okay. Yay. I'm glad I'm not frozen everywhere. Okay, so my birthday was a couple weeks ago, and my daughter bought me this card deck. I am so excited to share this. Oh my gosh, it is called Lunar Magic Oracles. She's a moon baby. she is a Cancer, right? So she's all about the moon, right? So, yeah. So these cards, I'm going to use these tonight because they're extraordinary. You know how I always talk about how, Denise Lynn's card decks are really special. The energy on them, you just grab them and they feel good in your hands. That's how I feel about these. Oh, and this lady that did them, her name is Alice Kendall, Kandall. If anybody's interested, and this is let's show it to you this way. This is what it looks like. Lunar magic. It's very shiny, right? So anyway. Throwing that out to you. Okay, so, a full moon in Scorpios tomorrow. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. Should we, you know what? Bex, thank you for suggesting that. I'm going to pull a card before we get into readings, and then I promise. So get your questions ready. Okay, I'm pulling a card for all of us for the full moon in Scorpio. For tomorrow. Oh, this is so interesting. So interesting. Okay, so look what I pulled. I pulled the Dark Moon card, okay? And it says stillness, looking within, surrender, and release. How perfect, because, I was kind of literally just talking about that. Yeah, I really feel, I don't know about you guys, but for me anyway, I've been feeling like I need to do, and tomorrow might be my day to do it, is that I'm feeling like I've been wanting an extra long meditation where I just go within and set intentions and all of that stuff. So tomorrow would be a good day to do that because it says looking within. So there you go. So let's just consider that. Okay. Consider that. Okay. Awesome. Right. So get in the stillness and look within. Oh, seriously, who doesn't want to do that? I get to a certain degree, but The flowers are so perfect too. I know, right? They're so cute. Okay. Okay, so Jackie says, I would like a card from your new deck. Thanks, Jackie. Okay, but here's my question. What is your question? Jackie, I miss you. I miss seeing you. Okay, so show me or tell me, what would your question be, Jackie? I am shuffling the new deck, the Lunar Magic Oracles. What is it that I can do for you, Jackie? Jackie. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. I am so sing-songy today. I do not know what's going on. Okay. All right. So, Jackie, I don't see a question, but I pulled a card anyway. So, you know what? Maybe I'll just do a general reading. And we'll see if you're... Oh, I love this. Oh, this is fun. This is a really fun card. It's called the Snow Moon. And it says small changes, transitions, optimism, and fresh start. And look at the I'm pretty sure that that's an owl. I'm going to look. I'm starting a new path and want to know how it will go. Did you see what I just said? Small changes, fresh start. I am not lying. Oh my God. Isn't that funny? Jackie, that is hilarious. That is crazy. Yes, that is. Okay. You know, this doesn't talk about anything, you know, as far as wisdom goes, but I feel like that this is what I'm really supposed to focus on here. And obviously the fresh start. That is so crazy. Spirit is like the coolest. Isn't Spirit the most fun thing? Anyway, sorry. Okay. So what I'm getting about this card, Jackie, is that you're starting a new path. And I feel like that I'm supposed to talk with you about the small changes. And I know it said that on this card, but the small changes that and you know what? It's so interesting because I'm not getting that they need to be changes. I'm getting that they need to be shifts in your thinking. Okay? This new path for you is, I really am kind of getting that it's going to be successful, but you need to shift your own thinking, your own thought process. Okay? I'm also really supposed to tell you about following your gut instinct. Okay? I'm supposed to really suggest that following your gut instinct is going to be the big thing here. Okay? It's going to be the way to have everything be positive on this new journey that you're on. Okay? I just can't tell you enough how positive and forward thinking, and you know, and I feel like I want to tell you to really set intentions for every day. If you set a new intention for every day, not goals are different than intentions. Okay, so what I really want to say is set a new intention for yourself every day. Allow yourself to sit in meditation for just a few minutes, okay? If you can, hopefully you can, and create that intention for yourself, okay? Goals are different than intentions. I hope that makes sense. I am really getting that this is going to be so super positive for you. I feel your excitement. And actually, you know what is so funny, because I'm using the word excitement, but your excitement isn't really what I'm getting from you. It's more of like, it's not excitement like, oh my God. It's not like that. It's more of anticipatory. Anticipatory. Wow, is that even a word? And the anticipation is what is like you're ready for, like you're excited about. Okay. Hope that makes sense. So yeah. Ooh, that's exciting. And I also want to talk to you about your, how am I supposed to say this? I also want to talk to you about your guide. You have a new guide that is leading you in this. Okay. I feel like that it's a guide that is very strict and very like, let's move forward. Think bigger than what you're thinking. That's what I'm getting for you. Try to think bigger than what you are right now. That's exciting. Gosh. Yes, it is. Good. Spot on. Okay, good. I am so excited for you. It feels really good. So I will leave that to you. All right. So who else would like a reading? A reading. Okay, I'm going to way to the top. Katie. Hi, Katie. Oh, Katie Newkirk. Hi, Katie. Okay, so is Mr. Right in my future? Ooh, I like it. Hopefully Katie is still here. Katie, are you still here? Katie, are you still here? Katie, are you still here? Hopefully you are. Okay, so Katie, I am going to move on to Maria. Is it Maria? I am Maria. Hi, Maria. Kali. Okay, so Maria, yay. Okay, Maria, what is it that I can do for you? May I ask for a message? I am Maria. Do you have a question? Is there a loved one in spirit that you'd like to hear from? What is it that I can do for you? Do you want a message? So Maria, yeah, start to just type in the magic of it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead, Maria. I'm going to pull a card for you from the Sacred Destiny deck. So Maria, yeah, it's so interesting. I had a feeling I was going to pick a card that was similar to this. Okay. So Maria, I pulled the community card for you, and look at all the butterflies, right? Oh, and if you see the rainbow there, and it's in the forest. Okay. So Maria, what I'm getting about this is that, the message I feel like for you has to do with, it's so interesting because I'm getting that it has to do with like your sort of your personal life, but I feel like for some reason that it's spilling into like, how do I want to say this? Spilling into like work, and like, like it's moving outward, if that makes any sense. Okay. And I think that's probably why I got the community card. Maria, I really feel like that your time right now is best spent allowing yourself to build your confidence and your self-esteem. Okay. I feel like, and I'm not saying that you have none, right? But I'm feeling like really strongly the words self-esteem. So Maria, hopefully this is landing well for you. I feel like that your self-esteem, it's about trusting yourself, understanding your self-esteem and trusting yourself. That feels really, really strong to me. I feel like that I'm just going to say this too. Hopefully you're still there, Maria. It's kind of feeling like that you obviously, like I said, don't really trust yourself, and you don't necessarily feel like, oh, okay, good. I'm glad you're listening. Good. And it's on point. I feel like that you allow, okay, and this is not anything that I'm going to tell you this isn't anything that other people that we all haven't dealt with, right? You get talked into things really easily. I do. Who else does, right? Who else does? Oh my gosh. I feel like you get talked into things kind of easily, okay? What I'm feeling is that starting to like pay attention to your gut instinct, and that will help you. That will help to build your confidence and your self-esteem, okay? I've spent so much time on my own and pretty introverted by myself a lot, so it can start to feel at odds. Very interesting, because look what I got. I got the community card. Okay, your self-esteem will rise. Your self-esteem will blossom when you start to really get out there into the world and find I don't know, do they still do those meetup things? Do they still do the meetups, where you find an interest and then you go meet a whole bunch of people? It's just like meeting people. I feel like that could be a really positive step for you. Look at my new 40-ounce thing. I'm trying to stay hydrated. What do you guys think? I really want to say that if you just get out there, put yourself out there a little bit, and trust yourself. Trust that you are being led. This feels like it's coming from your guides. Trust yourself that you are being led where you need to be right now. Okay. Now, in terms of that, okay, so let's see. And yes, I have a strong bullshit detector. And when I speak up, it's like I'm always ending up in fights. So I started to question myself rather than own my power. Wow. You just gave yourself this reading. Okay. I hope that makes sense, right? Trusting your gut. Okay, so this is what I want you to do. I'm wondering if you are the type of person that is that goes deep within. Okay, like works on your chakras, anything like that. Because the solar plexus is where I want you to. Solar plexus is, ironically, the yellow chakra, and I would love for you to. I would love for you to explore, okay? And you can Google it, okay? You can Google the solar plexus. Definitely, I'm a Scorpio, woohoo, and very spiritual. Good. I have so much energy in my gut all the time. Okay, pay attention to your solar plexus, okay? Start to do, on my Patreon, I have lots of meditations, and I have a course on there that is about the chakras. Okay, if that interests you at all. It's free to join my Patreon, by the way. It's patreon.com/Lauri Albert. Yeah, so it's free, okay? But what I want to say about that is that I have a lot of information that you might be able to find about your solar plexus, okay? So I really feel like that this is a really good time for you to do that inner work. And it's funny because as I said to, I forget who it was, but yeah, as I said before, this is a good time to, Jackie, I guess. It's a good time to go within. Okay. And just trust that you are being led in the right direction. Okay. I'm going to pull one more card for you. And this one is going to be from the Sacred Forest deck, which you guys know I love. Denise Lynn. We share the same birthday. Okay. Oh my God, right? I knew I was supposed to pull a card, and look what I pulled. The Butterfly Spirit Transformation. It's time for you to transform your soul, Transform yourself. Okay. I feel like that you have, well, as you mentioned before, you've got a little bit of trust issues there, but guess what? That's what has been protecting you all this time. Okay. The like you call it the bullshit monitor, detector. The not trusting people is your protection. Okay. Now, what I would love for you to do is, as you are looking into the solar plexus and starting to develop your confidence and your gut instinct, which is kind of like your bullshit meter too, you know, but I want you to know that as you open yourself up, what's going to happen is you are going to start to you're just going to start to grow within. And there's going to be a moment where you're going to kind of go, oh my God, I really feel good about this. There is an app called Insight Timer. And I don't know if you're familiar with it, Maria, but that's free as well. And it's a community there, and you can, and I do lives on there too, but you can go there and start to figure out, you know, follow your gut, you know, wherever you feel like you need to go, do it, you know? Okay. I think that's the main message. Okay. So I'm going to leave you with that. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Love that. Love that. Okay. Jessica, are you still here? Jessica. Gosh, it's so good to see your name there, Jessica. I would love a card for guidance on my career work. Am I really meant to do my own thing or find a job? Hey, Jessica. Are you meant? Okay. I know I've given you readings before, but as you guys might, oh, you're so welcome, Maria. Much love to you. Jessica. This is so interesting because I'm really kind of feeling like, and it's kind of interesting that I chose Maria first and now I'm choosing you because I feel like that it's sort of we're morphing into a similar type reading, and I'll get more into that in a minute. I'm feeling like I've got somebody here with me for you, Jessica. I hardly ever remember. You unfroze me. Yay, Nadine. Okay, so Jessica, I have somebody here for you that is a guide, and I feel like that we're in that same sort of that same sort of place of like confidence and trusting yourself. And what's interesting though about you in terms of this reading, Jessica, is that I feel like that you trust yourself and you work on that. I mean, not work on that. You follow that, but then you second guess yourself. So I feel like that you need to work maybe more on like the confidence side. Okay. Hoping this makes sense. All right. So Jessica, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull one of, no, you know what? Okay. Spirit just told me, pull a Sacred Destiny card instead of, okay. All right. So Jessica, oh my God. Jessica, seriously. Wow, Spirit is on like fire tonight. Look at what I pulled, the Courage card. Seriously. You can't make this stuff up. What was I just talking about? I was talking about courage. And I was talking about confidence. I mean, I don't know why I get so surprised by it, but I still do. 20 years later, more than 20 years later. It's about courage. Courage. Now, what I want to say about this, Jessica, I'm dying over this. I know, right? Oh my gosh, she goes, oh my gosh. Right. So that's how you know that this is definitely the message you were supposed to get. I hope that makes sense to you, because that's how you kind of know, right? When it's an oh my gosh kind of moment. I feel like that let's just look at this. It's kind of like storm waves, right? And there's sort of a little bit of storm in there. I'm feeling like the storm represents what's going on internally for you and in your head. I feel like that you have a lot going on in your head. Like you think a lot, right? I think a lot, we all do to a certain degree, right? So I'm feeling like I've got the whole, like you're thinking a lot and you're trying to decide and you're second guessing yourself and all of that kind of stuff. But what I want, I overthink things, second guessing, it's your default. Yeah, I'm really getting that. And I feel like that one of your guides is here. And this lady, oh my goodness, I wish you could be in my head just to see her just for a minute. She's gorgeous, right? She's kind of has hair like mine, okay? Like it's straight and long, but it's darker than mine. And she's got like a long sort of gown type thing on. Not like gown like you're going to a ball or anything, but a gown that's like white, kind of like angelic in a sense, okay? And I feel when I tap into this lady's energy, this is one of your guides, right? When I tap into this lady's energy, I feel like that she is your biggest cheerleader, okay? I feel like that she is your biggest cheerleader. She is working it hard for you. And and you know what I really feel like I'm supposed to say to you is that she's been there with you for a long time, but you haven't necessarily acknowledged her, and that's not your fault, right? But she is telling me right now that it's time for you to get to know her. She loves the idea of you going out on your own and doing your own thing. She loves that idea, but she's telling me that sometimes maybe there's a little bit of work that might need to be done first, okay? Your courage, okay? Your confidence in yourself, okay? And I feel like I'm supposed to say this, and don't shoot the messenger, but, as a medium, as a psychic, we give what we get, and that's the important thing, right? Sometimes when you are second guessing yourself. I'm just trying to get the exact right way of talking about this, but sometimes when you are second guessing yourself, sometimes it feels in a sense that you kind of are, that you might like lash out a little bit. Okay. She's here to help with that. Because I don't mean to be mean by telling you all of this, right? But again, giving what I get. She wants to help you with that. Redirect some of that energy, okay? So I hope that makes sense to you. Okay, now what I'm supposed to pull is, I'm now supposed to pull a Sacred Forest card for you. I feel like that I'm supposed to tell you, and I know I've probably asked you this before, Jessica, but do you meditate? Okay. So look at this card that I got. Okay. Again, this is nothing bad. Okay. It's not like the death card, but the truth card, the Raven Spirit. This is truth. Getting to the truth of who you are, why you are the way you are is such a beautiful thing to do. It can be a little scary, but getting down to the truth of who you are, and it can be really, really positive in terms of you moving forward in your life, in your career, in what it is that you want to do. Okay? She really wants me to say to you that I don't know if you meditate or whatever, but yeah. Oh, a raven is one of your spirit animals, Jackie. Hi, Kelsey. Yeah. Raven is a truth thing. It's like looking at yourself in the mirror. What is the truth? You know, and you know what? As you meditate, and this would be great for anybody, all of us, looking in the mirror, and then sitting in meditation, what is it, Spirit, that you want me to understand today? What is the truth that you want me to know today? Whoa. She's awesome. Okay, so Jessica, you gotta know, she is awesome. She is so in your corner. Okay, so what does it say? That makes so much sense. My energy has been focused on everything but my own responsibilities and work. So my energy hasn't been great in my reactions. Okay, and you know what? Thank you for saying it like that, because I know you get that in a very real way. It's not like I'm not kind of being like a jerk. I don't mean to be it that way. But that's what I was told to say. This lady is freaking awesome. So start to get to know her. Okay. I gave you the visual of what she looks like. She's got that long white thing and she's got the long hair and all of that. Start to tap into her energy a little bit. She's pretty amazing. Okay. So be aware of that. I love this. I love this for you. It's amazing. Awesome. 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 Okay. So Stephanie, are you still here? Namaste, Jessica. Good to see you. Stephanie, are you still here? Stephanie, are you still here? Hi, Angel. Nice to see you. I'm going to read Stephanie first if she's still here, and then I will get to you, Angel. I love that. So, oh, okay. Oh, you're so welcome, Jessica. So much love. Sending so much love your way. She is awesome. I hope I can remember her energy if we do this again and you come back on, because, you know, so yeah. Oh, yay, Stephanie, you're still here. Okay. What is it that I can do for you? Is there a loved one in spirit? Is there what is it that I can do for you? Is there, you know what? I am going to, oh, again, not supposed to use those cards. I pulled the new deck up and spirit was like, no. Okay. All right, Stephanie, a loved one in spirit. Okay, well, who is it that you want to hear from? Who is it that you want to hear from? Tell me. I'm supposed to pull this card, but I'm supposed to hold on to it for a minute. I am wondering, Stephanie, do you have a father figure in spirit? Oh my gosh. I literally just said, do you have a father figure in spirit? And then it said dad. Well, there you have it. Oh my gosh. I love when these lives can be so filled with just crazy cool stuff. Okay. All right. All right. So Stephanie, I feel very, it's very interesting what I feel when I tap into this father figure for you. He is, okay, this might sound strange. He is very sensitive for you, but in a sense, he was also kind of a hard ass too. Okay, so tell me if that makes sense to you. So I feel like sensitive and aware of being nice and all that stuff, but I feel like he was also a hard ass too. So tell me what that means to you. Does that make sense? Does that sound like your dad? And I feel like that in relation to you, I kind of feel like that he was kind of sort of on the softer side, like when he would deal with you. Yeah. Okay. Sensitive and strong. Perfect. That's exactly, yeah. And you said it so much better than I did. Okay. This is what he wants you to know. All right. This is the illumination card. Okay. This is the illumination card. And what it is it's like the, it's like a lake or a body of water that's very still. And looking in there, that's the illumination. Okay. Now, the message that he really wants you to know is that it's everything you need to know. Wow, this is so, like, I almost feel like I'm going to cry. Everything you really need to know is within you. This man, I feel like he is being so sensitive to you right now and so soft and so like caring and kind. I feel like, wow, he is amazing. He wants you to know that everything you need to know is within. It's within you. Wow. He's talking to me about, he's telling me, this is so interesting. He actually knew about meditation and he believed in it. But it wasn't like a big dramatic thing for him. Like he didn't, it wasn't like a big thing. So he understood it and he tried it. But now that he's on the other side, he gets it in a different way. He understands the importance of meditation in a different way. Okay. And he's telling me to say to you that, wow. Believe in yourself. Believe that all of those things that you're feeling within you, meaning like, actually, you know what he's really talking about? He's talking about like your intuition. Okay? Trust your intuition. Okay? Trust your intuition. Trust that what you feel within is the truth. Whoa, that is big. Trust that what you feel within you is the truth. Wow, that is big. And this is like, he is, first of all, he is a really, I'm going to say, tell me if this makes sense to you, Stephanie, but like deep thinker and a gorgeous human being. Like wow. Like when he cares deeply. That's kind of how I'm feeling about him. But he's quick to say, but I have my faults. Make sure that, we understand that, he's cute. Oh my gosh. So, okay. So Stephanie, amazing. Oh my, definitely. Okay. So this is the last little message for you regarding this. And I love this for you because he's saying, he was talking about, everything is within, go within, the whole thing. Yes. An unbelievable human being. I feel like that too. I mean, the energy that I'm feeling right now is like, I could just, feeling that energy the rest of the night for me would be just fantastic. I mean, he's such a gorgeous, gorgeous soul. The last thing that he wants to share though is playfulness. And it's okay to not be so, okay, and this is from him, not from me. It's okay for you to not be necessarily so rigid and like, okay, well, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this, He wants you to just understand, to just enjoy it a little bit. Enjoy what's going on in your life. Okay? But he wants you to go in further and help yourself and also help others. Okay? Because when you help yourself, when you start to really come to terms with who you really are as a soul being, that's when your light shines and you help other people. So Stephanie says, he helps so many people. I am taking care of my mom, who is 98. 98, bless her heart. Oh my gosh. He loves that. He's with you all the time. All the time. He's with your mom. Has your mom been seeing him? I just wanted to share that because I feel like that he's been hanging out with your mom and they're like kind of hanging out a little bit. So if you hear her talking funny or something, he's with her. So I'm gonna leave you with that. Oh my gosh, Stephanie, that is so extraordinary. His soul is just so beautiful. Thank you for sharing him. Thank you all for sharing your loved ones in spirit. So she feels him. Yeah, awesome. That is so great. Love hearing that. All right, so Angel, are you still here? Angel, are you still here? May I ask you? She yells his name. That's because she sees him. I love that. Oh my gosh, Stephanie, that is so cool. I just think that is really cool. So may I ask what you see coming up for me on my journey? So Angel, hopefully you're still here. Are you still here? Are you still here? La 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 la. You know what, Angel? Yay, you're still here. I am supposed to pull a what are these cards? The Lunar Magic Oracle card for you. Oh, you're so welcome, Stephanie. Thank you. Oh wow. Oh, this is so perfect. And this is on coming up for you on your journey. Wait, you see what I pulled? I mean, I love this, the pink moon. And it says renewal, growth, rebirth, and nature. And honestly, Angel, what I really feel strong in this is the nature part. I feel like that I'm supposed to really just sort of encourage you to get out and look up. Okay, this is weird, right? This might sound really strange, but I feel like that I'm supposed to tell you to go outside at night, preferably. Don't ask me why. This is what I'm getting. Go outside, look up, and just acknowledge the stars, even if they are covered by the clouds. Just feeling like that they're there. I know that might be silly to say, but just the idea of understanding that we are not alone in this universe. There are many other planets and the whole thing, right? And I feel like that when you step out there, and if you can do it, oh, you're going to love this. Do it in your bare feet. So you sort of ground yourself, okay, to the earth. But yet you're also recognizing spirit. Okay, so now I know that doesn't, so amazing. I was thinking today just suddenly to take a camera and take some pictures of the stars. That is so crazy. It's so funny. Before I started this live tonight, I was thinking to myself, it's weird. I'm not feeling a lot of like spirit activity around me, But what's been happening is that these cards that I'm pulling, things that are coming to me now, they're coming out of my mouth. It's crazy cool. I love what I do. Have I mentioned that lately? Okay, so I feel like that as you ground yourself and as you look out into the sky, just that feeling of who you are, your significance to the world. Oh, and Angel, this is such an important thing to say too. First of all, I don't know you. I know nothing about you, But your energy is just so lovely. It's so beautiful. I was feeling, okay, she says, I was feeling a lot of strong galactic wonder. Oh, I love that. And I desire to really hear nature after some issues with humans. Absolutely, right? Absolutely. Spirit is really helpful in that way. Let's just say, right? I really feel like that. And you know what? We should all do this tonight. If you can, go outside bare feet so that your feet can touch the ground. Not concrete, but maybe grass or whatever, right? And just look up and just say hi to spirit. Say hi to your guides. Say hi to your loved ones. That's what I feel like that spirit wants you to do tonight, Angel. I'm really feeling that, like, I feel like that in terms of this, I want to talk about feeding your soul. Does that make sense to you? Like, I feel like that right now is a great time to talk to you about you feeding your soul, you allowing yourself to be, and just allow yourself to feel spirit around you, feel love, feel the joy. I feel like that all of these like really high vibrational emotions, I feel like that now is the time for you to do that, to feel those, okay? Allow yourself to feel that. Oh, this is so much fun. Oh my God. Oh, I love that. So Angel, you're a gorgeous soul, and I wish you so much love, and go out and hear nature and report back. Yeah, and before I forget, I want to say my website is laurialbert.com. I have a spiritual community called Patreon. Well, it's on Patreon, patreon.com/laurialbert. Okay. It's called the Spirit Room, and I do live meditations on Wednesdays. I send out all sorts of little goodies and stuff, and journal prompts, all of different things. I do lives on there. So yeah. So join me, okay, on there. It's free to join. Okay. So I want to say that. I'm going to pull one card from my favorite deck. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. For all of us, for the evening, these are times, these are uncertain times. The thicket of thorns. But guess what? There's light at the end of the tunnel. And I know that there is so much going on, right? If you're in the United States, you know what I'm talking about. There is so much going on, so much craziness, so much just bizarre stuff happening. Okay, these are uncertain times, but always look for the light. Always look for the light that is right there. It's right there waiting for us. And always continue the hope and faith. Have faith that we are moving towards beauty. I guess I should say it that way. We are moving towards beauty. Okay. This was so much fun tonight. I wasn't sure how it was going to go, but I was very happy. I'm very happy with this. Much love to you. Next Thursday at 5:00, I will be on Insight Timer. Excuse me. Insight Timer. Then I will be back the following week on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. So there we go. Much love to you all. Have a beautiful evening, everybody. Take care. Bye.